The North Central District in Minot officially has a new judge. Chief Justice John Jensen of the North Dakota Supreme Court administered the oath of office to Stephen Lautt during a special investiture ceremony today. Lautt was joined by family, friends, and colleagues to celebrate the occasion. Members of the state Supreme Court and the other North Central judges, along with the State Bar Association, also took part. Lautt worked for Pringle and Herrigstead law firm before applying for the open judgeship. Chief Justice Jensen offered remarks on the challenges judges face and the experience Lautt brings to the bench.
Judge Lautt, you'll be presented with those challenging caseloads, those geographic challenges, and the challenge of having to know every area of the law. Your background has clearly demonstrated that you can meet those challenges, and that without a doubt you will be a fantastic addition to the North Central Judicial District.
Governor Armstrong, who appointed Lautt to the bench, also spoke today and congratulated him. Lautt thanked his family for their support and said becoming a judge was the opportunity of a lifetime.
We are all by nature equally free and independent and have the inalienable rights to enjoy life, to enjoy liberty, to pursue happiness where we can find it, and enjoy the fruits of our labors. And the laws we set up for ourselves are aimed at protecting those rights because we know what a tragedy is for someone to be deprived of those rights.
Now, Judge Douglas Mattson, who Lautt is replacing in the district, presented him with his robe. Mattson retired earlier this year, but is currently serving as a surrogate judge.